Yo, welcome back to the Nico and Bandy show. How's everyone doing today? How are you doing today?
I'm doing horrible. No, I'm kidding. I'm doing good.
Horrible. Okay, well, glad to hear that. Now, of course, I know we said we were going to have Reggie this week, but guess where he is now? He's in freaking space. Yes, he took a trip to space because he's never been before. He wanted to try it out, and...
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's cool, but like this obviously would have been way better for him to join our podcast this week.
I think it's part of like the Super Mario Galaxy movie promo or something. Like he went
That's
to
what I've
space
heard.
for that. It's so... I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting a bit pissed at Reggie for always ghosting us. It's getting a bit annoying, to be honest. But
I know. Maybe we should invite someone else like Miyamoto or something.
yeah, maybe next week I'll call him. I have him on the phone, so I guess I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, well, maybe we'll get Miyamoto next week. We'll see.
Hopefully. If you, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Now, before going into Starfox, what games have you been playing?
Wait,
Because
Starfox?
I've been.
It's
Yeah,
not happening.
there's a. I love our. You had this idea right before we started. We're like, what are we going to title this podcast? Because last week it was Star Fox is not happening, and then this week Star Fox is happening.
Yay!
Like,
Let's
that's
call
very,
it Starfox
very
is
funny.
happening. That's all we need to do. Keep it simple.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to call it, which I think is very funny.
Oh, man.
We'll get into that in a second,
Yep.
but yeah, what have you been playing this week? Have you been playing anything?
I'm back on Resident Evil 8 Village. Finally,
Oh,
beautiful
hell yeah.
game. It's amazing. It's violent. It's gory. It's bloody. I love it. It's super fun. And I went through the scariest part of the game because I did a little bit of research before to know how scary it was going to be. And like they pinpointed this one section in the basement of a house, which is apparently the scariest part of the game. It wasn't really scary. So I'm a bit disappointed by that. Like everybody was shocked, but I was like, I was laughing at the monster in front of me instead of being scared, which
Maybe you're
me a
just
bit
getting
sad.
desensitized because you've played like 3 Resident Evils in a row.
Yeah, maybe that's the reason. Maybe if you don't expect this creature to show up, you get scared. But I was expecting it, so I was like, oh, that's the creature. Oh, that's funny. So, but it's still a pretty freaking good game. I love killing some zombies. Well, they're not zombies, they're infected people, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's a great game. I love it. What about you? What have you been playing, Nathan?
Take a wild guess what I've been playing this week.
Well, I mean, probably Sonic. Am I right?
Wow, more Sonic. I am getting close to the end. I am actually getting close. So I finished Sonic Frontiers this week. I think I started it around the time that we recorded last week. So it took
Yep.
me like a full week to 100% everything. I did the base game as well as the DLC. I don't know. Did you ever play like the DLC or the base game?
I finished the base game, but I don't think I
Okay.
did the DLC, to be honest.
So,
do you have to
I-
buy it, or is it free and included on the Switch version?
It's actually free. You don't have to
Oh.
pay for it.
Well, maybe
And
I
it's
played
really
it. I don't
it
know.
is very cool. I will say though, it is way harder than I thought it was going to be because I thought that I would spend, I don't know, 20 to 30 hours doing the base game and the DLC.
Yeah.
But no, it took me almost 50 hours to finish everything. Like I
50?
was really yeah,
Like
dude, it was
50?
hard.
Jeez.
Yeah, dude, it was hard.
I
Oh
believe-
my, dude, I cannot believe because like the cyberspace levels in particular were just insane. If you were actually trying to get like the S rank and as well as complete all the challenges, oh my god, all of them were just brutal. Like they
Oh.
were by far the coolest I think 3D Sonic levels I've ever played before because they're very like open-ended and there's tons of alternate paths you can take. So it really felt like playing a classic 2D Sonic game in a 3D space. And the last time we've really seen that is like in Sonic Unleashed. So actually getting to play something like that was very fun, but actually trying to do everything, complete all the missions and stuff was so freaking hard, and there was a lot of grinding in both of the games. But you can play as Amy, Knuckles, and Tails.
Okay.
And they all play differently, and it's been, I think, since Sonic 06 since they were all playable. So that was really cool to actually get to play them again. But yeah, the game is fun, but 100%ing it was a grind. So I'm glad it's done. I finished it last night, like a little bit after the Star Fox Direct.
Yeah, that unannounced, unplanned Starfox Direct.
Yeah, let's drop an announcement 10 minutes before. Also, what is up with that? Like, why didn't they say one's coming like a day in advance?
I don't know. I feel like they're just trying to diss Nate the Hate because they're
guess.
mad because of the leak. So they're like, you know what? We're just gonna piss you off. And I don't know, man. That was so random. Like, I had no clue. We like. Here's the story, okay? Because I think I told you. I was in the shower. I got out the shower. I'm just, checking my phone because I'm addicted to phones. So I check it out. And then I see Nintendo of America is live. Starfox Direct. I'm like, wait a minute.
What do you mean Starfox Direct?
I'm like, okay, that's probably like a fake account. I click. No, they're showing off a game, and it's the official Nintendo of America account. But I had been online that day. I mean, I checked Twitter. I checked those social medias, and I was like, wait, when did they announce that? So apparently, yeah, they announced it like 12 minutes before the Direct. Something stupid like that.
Yeah,
15.
I don't... Why did they... Because I think like the last time they did that was when they did the Mario 35th Anniversary Direct. Remember that from like 2020? Yeah. That was, I think, just a shadow drop, like a straight-up shadow drop.
Yeah, during the morning.
So at least...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so at least there... Or no, at least for this, they kind of had like a heads up, like, hey, it's happening 10 minutes from now, guys.
Yeah, and it was the most basic post. This is Miyamoto. We're going to have a Starfox Direct in 10 minutes. I hope you enjoy. Bye. I'm like,
I like the idea of Miyamoto actually tweeting that. He's just like sitting on the toilet. He's got the Nintendo Twitter out on his phone. He's like, oh yeah, the Direct is happening. I forgot to tweet about it. This is Miyamoto, blah, 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 blah.
Like, it wasn't even on the Nintendo Today app. So I'm like, did they just... Forgot?
It wasn't?
No, it wasn't there. They just posted it on Twitter like 10 minutes ago.
Oh my god.
10 minutes before the presentation. Anyway, do you want to jump into Star Fox while we're talking about it at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess like Nate the Hate was actually right. And I'm actually kind of curious how you feel about the game. I've already kind of shared with you. I think the game is absolutely gorgeous in every way except for... Like, the only character models I don't like is Fox and Falco's. I just think they look way too realistic, very, very uncanny. Yeah. But beyond that, the game looks absolutely breathtaking. I'm very, very excited to see like what it actually looks like on the Switch, too.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a very good-looking game. There's a lot of detail. They went for the more realistic style with those characters. I know you don't like Falco that much. You told me that last night, that you don't really like the design for Falco.
I just think he just looks too real. I don't like how real he looks.
But I think they're based off, those puppets from the SNES era. I think they based off the most...
Yeah, they're based off the box art.
Yeah, exactly. But like, which it's okay. I guess.
I don't know. I think it's too real. Like it was also kind of jarring because in the Direct they showed like a couple minutes of Star Fox in the movie, who looked very cartoony, and then it jumps to this. I'm just like, whoa, what? Why are we seeing such different versions of him?
Yeah, it's definitely a weird choice to feature that, but yeah, I think they're just trying to reboot the Star Fox series, and that's their way of starting over. Yeah, of course it's Star Fox 64 again, but they're just calling it Star Fox, so it's brand new now. It's the beginning of something. Maybe, man, it's kind of weird to see a Star Fox game in 2026.
I think this is probably the only chance I think Nintendo's going to get for a long time for them to actually make Star Fox successful again.
Yeah.
Because if you think back to like all the times that they've made Star Fox, so like obviously the SNES one is iconic. Mm-hmm. The N64 one is also iconic, but then kind of after that, it's like every time they try to do a new Star Fox, they mess it up. Like Adventures is not a Star Fox game, it's a Zelda game. Then Assault, half of the game people didn't like it because of the on foot. And then like Command is a weird spin-off, 64 3D is a remake, Zero is a weird remake, and this is also a remake.
Yeah,
so,
I think Star Fox
Zero
to me is not a remake, it's a reimagining of the story.
It's more of like that,
But the problem with Zero is not the story or the fact that it's a remake, it's the controls for me. It's the way you play with the Wii U gamepad. It just doesn't work. So, I don't know, maybe this one will get it right because it's using classic controls.
Well, I think the only reason it has a chance is because he was in the Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah.
So, out of nowhere, Fox has been exposed to millions of new people that probably have never heard of Fox before. So dropping this game right after the movie makes total sense. I mean, like they did it for the first Mario movie, right? They did Mario Wonder, Mario RPG, the Thousand Year Door remake. They did a bunch of like Mario things. So I think this makes total sense, but I do feel really bad for like the hardcore Star Fox fans.
Yeah.
Like the fact that they were getting Star Fox 64 yet again. I mean, that sucks. That really does suck for them.
Yeah, I know one of my friends is a real fan of the Starfox series, and he was pretty happy to see that. So at least I think some real fans are going to be happy about it. But
yeah, my friend that likes it a lot, he was really upset. yeah, he still is kind of upset.
I think it goes like one way or the other. Like either you're super happy just to see a Starfox game, or you're super mad that it's yet another freaking remake of 64, which, don't get me wrong, is a great Starfox game, but do I want to play Star Fox 64
It's 64 again? There's something that I actually realized this morning that's really funny. You know how the 3DS has Star Fox 64 3D and Ocarina of Time 3D?
Yep. Oh.
Well,
wait.
I think we're getting Ocarina of Time. So we're kind of getting like the same two remakes that the 3DS had now going to be on Switch 2. Because I'm pretty sure OOT's happening now that we have this.
Yeah, like last week I wasn't sure anymore when, Nate the Hate's predictions were wrong. But then Nate the Hate's predictions were not wrong at all. They were right. So
no, the only thing he got wrong was the date that they were announcing it. But otherwise, he's been spot on. He even said like it's going to be a new Star Fox. It's going to look really nice, and it's going to have multiplayer. So, like, he honestly was not really wrong.
I know. Like, at this point, I'm really starting to think that Nintendo just delayed the reveal just to, try to destroy his credibility. Maybe I'm overthinking that, but
I think Nintendo has set plans.
Yeah,
I don't think that they would delay it because of one person.
I just think it's weird, that it was supposed to be announced last week, and then it just shadow dropped last night for no reason without any warnings. I just find it odd, but maybe that was the plan all along. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. But yeah, now I do agree that I believe in everything Nate has said. But if we're getting the Ocarina of Time remake, I don't want it to be a standard basic remake. I want it to be, a Final Fantasy VII remake type of thing,
I think it might be like this. Just based off what we're seeing right now, I could definitely see that, but hopefully not. Hopefully it's a little bit, more expanded on.
Yeah, because don't get me wrong, I'm gonna buy Star Fox, I'm gonna play it, but it's not gonna be like a game of the year. So if you're gonna remake Zelda, please make it super special so that it becomes a game of the year contender. Like, I don't know.
We'll see. Like what else is Nintendo going to release this year? Like, we don't know.
I know. Like, I feel at this point they're doing the bare minimum every single time, and it's starting to piss me off. Like, please take some risks, Nintendo. Like,
yeah, it is weird. I was like I was talking to someone about this last week, and it kind of feels like this first year of the Switch 2 has not felt like a first year of the Switch 2. It's felt like a fourth or a fifth year.
Yep.
Like, all these are, like, cool games, but they're all, like, much smaller projects. It feels like we're still stuck in the Switch 1 era, where they're still, like, doing Switch 1 games late into the cycle and not, like, proper big-hitter Switch 2 games.
Yeah.
It is very, very strange, the release schedule and what they're putting out within their first year. It's just very, very strange.
Like, I feel the only major Switch 2 titles we got are Donkey Kong Bonanza and Mario Kart World. I feel like those are the only two.
Everything else has been smaller titles.
Exactly. Like, don't get me wrong, Hyrule Warriors was good, was pretty fun. Kirby Air Riders was great too. But these are the type of games that you play, like you said, fourth, fifth year of a console cycle. Those are,
it's after
the cool
all the big games came out. Yeah.
That are meant to make you wait for the big hitters of the next console. But at this point, they're just making us wait for the big hitters of that console, I guess. We need a Mario.
It is strange.
We need Zelda.
You know what's crazy too is if you go back to the N64 up to this point, this is the first time that we have not gotten a new 2D or 3D Mario within the first year. Because the N64 had Mario 64, GameCube had Sunshine, we had Galaxy. That was close to the first year. I think it was. I don't know if it was exactly first year, but it basically was. And then for Wii U, New Soup U. For Switch, Mario Odyssey. All of those within the first year. Switch 2, it's just like, here's Mario Tennis Fever and like a Switch 2 edition for Mario Bros. Wonder. Like, what? That's it.
Yeah, completely forgot about Mario Tennis Fever, dude. That's how bad. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's very strange.
Like, the only games I've been playing this year on Switch 2 are third-party games, like Resident Evil, Pragmata, Final Fantasy. I realize I'm not playing first-party titles, and the reason is there's none.
I've been playing almost none. Yeah, I played a bit of, like, I played Mario Tennis Fever that one day. Then I played Pokopia a little bit,
Oh, right, Pokopia.
and that's it.
Yeah,
I did like
play.
Pokopia a lot.
Pokopia was really good. I did beat like the first 3 maps, and then I kind of got bored, which is why I moved to another game. I think it was like Pragmata or something. Maybe I should get back to this one. I don't know. At least...
Well, and we had the Mario Wonder DLC, but also that was just like, you know, a couple of days before you'd beaten it.
That was 2 days of fun, and like, that's it.
Yeah, and again, it's an old game, so
yeah, Nintendo's trying to treat it as
it.
a brand new game, kind of like what they're trying to do with like Mario Galaxy 1+2. But no, Nintendo, those are not new games. Stop it. That doesn't work. That's not a new game. Whatever, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I think.
Well, I mean, the game does have a couple of new things we could touch on.
Yeah, the VR
So yeah, it has
avatar.
it's got VTuber. You can play as a Starfox VTuber. People are gonna say some unhinged stuff talking like this.
This is gonna be.
I
great.
already know it. It's gonna be hilarious. People are gonna be like cussing and stuff as like Fox and Falco.
I think once the game
it'll
comes
be
out,
funny.
we have to do a podcast with those virtual avatars. We have to do.
Yes,
We have to do one.
That would be so funny. Yeah, we'll do one with just the avatars.
That's gonna be.
Yeah, I want to be Slippy.
Okay.
Super wet looking Slippy. That'd be sick.
I guess I'll be Falco.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, this is
And
so
you can like
fun.
use it in the game chat. That is so funny.
This is
Like this honestly makes me want them to do this for all their other games. Like why can't I like pretend I'm Luigi while I'm playing like Mario Kart? I think that'd be super funny.
like at this point we know they have the technology. They made it work. So just add it to everything.
I think they could totally do it. The game also has a challenge mode, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I think every single level has like a set of challenges on normal and expert mode.
Yeah,
So
that's cool.
there is technically that. There's also amiibo support. We don't know what it's going to do yet, but the amiibo will be compatible
Game
with the
share?
game as well.
Game share compatible.
There is game share as well.
At this point,
Yeah,
we're
actually, I
getting-
want to do game share with you so we can try out the co-op thing with the mouse tracking. I think that'd be kind of neat.
I'd like that. Yeah, let's do that. I'm happy
we'll
that,
definitely do that.
like game share is being pushed in every single like first party title. At first, I wasn't sure like if it was going to be useful, but I found myself to use it quite often, like to play games that my friends don't have, and it works great. And we even used it for Mario Wonder to record some gameplay. So
Yeah, and it worked pretty well.
It's pretty cool. Like I have one of my friend that doesn't have a Switch 2. He only has a Switch 1, and he can still like join us. Well, obviously locally, but he can still like join us, which is pretty cool. I like that Nintendo is still supporting the Switch 1 with Switch 2 games. That's a cool technology, really.
Yeah, and there's going to be online multiplayer too. I think up to 8 players,
Ooh,
which is pretty sweet.
I think it's like Team Starfox versus Team Starwolf with different objectives.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, so that's pretty nice. It's only 3 maps, which isn't a lot, but
but they all.
I mean,
have
again,
different
still, it
objectives.
should be fun.
Yeah.
I think there are. I'm trying to remember because I know the original game also had multiplayer. I don't remember how many maps it had though, because I've only played it one time.
Yeah, was it like that one time at PAX with Drew when we registered to
No.
like a competition?
Oh yeah, I remember that. No, it wasn't then. Wait, was
Okay.
that Star Fox 64?
That was Star Fox
I don't
64,
remember.
yeah.
Okay, well maybe I played it twice then, because I'm thinking of a time I played it with my friend in high school,
Okay,
and that's it.
it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been quite a while since I've played that, so yeah,
Yep.
I definitely want to try out the multiplayer too.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun for a couple hours. Well, I mean, I was gonna complain, but then they revealed the price, and it's like $50 digital. So at this price point, I can't really complain. I think that's a fair price for that game. So
I mean, it's not bad. I think 50 is maybe a bit much considering the game is so short. Like, it's if you know what you're doing, you could beat Star Fox 64 in like an hour, at
Yeah.
least on the N64. But there's a bunch of new cutscenes, so like I understand why they're beefing up the price because I'm sure that costs them a lot of money to produce all of those.
yep.
I do think 50 is a bit much, but at least it's not like 70 because
Yeah.
that would be ridiculous. If this game was 70, that'd be like, what are you doing, Nintendo? You're just killing it again.
Yeah, the Mario Tennis Fever curse, $70.
Yeah,
games.
I'm almost wondering because like people were really upset about that game being 70. I almost wonder if that's why they're like finally dropping the price on some of these because like Splatoon Raiders is 50 digital,
Yep.
Rhythm Heaven is 40 digital, Yoshi I think is also 50 digital. So the prices are cheaper
And
for a
that's
lot of these
good.
smaller games, which is good. Yeah,
I
they're
think
not all
that's-
$70.
Exactly. I think like that's a great idea because during the last financial reports, I think they sold like a lot of hardware, but the software sales were going down because no one wants to pay $70 for Mario Tennis Fever.
Yeah, it's too much money. Yeah,
So
exactly.
I feel like doing this adjusted price point at like $40, $50, I think that will make like the software sale go up. And I think that's actually a big brain idea. Like,
oh, it makes a lot of sense. Like, because they can't do that because, like, I know Sony and Microsoft also do $70 games, but they also release like 3 games a year.
yep.
But Nintendo doesn't do that. Like, they can't expect people to shell out $70 every month for like Nintendo fans. Just a lot of them just can't afford that. Like, it's too much money for their games. So
Exactly.
the cheaper price point makes it a lot more approachable for a lot more people.
Like, I usually, you know me, like I usually buy every single first party Nintendo title because, I mean, well,
Yeah, I
first,
get most of them.
That's my job, and like I'm a Nintendo fan. But I passed on Mario Tennis Fever because I was like, no, okay, that's it. I'm not paying $70 for Mario Tennis. That's it. Bye.
It's too much.
But now,
Yeah.
you know, 50 for Raiders, 50 for Starfox. I'm buying both like on day one, so it works for me.
Absolutely.
I guess
Yep.
it's gonna work for other people too. So, you know, that's cool.
Yeah.
The game is releasing on June 25th, so like in about a month and 2
Very
weeks.
soon.
So very
very soon.
That's cool. So now we have Yoshi this month, Star Fox next month. Then we have
Then Rhythm Heaven and Splatoon.
Rhythm Heaven and Splatoon in
Actually,
July.
it's like, again, they're all small games, but it is a lot of games.
Yeah.
So,
But
I mean, that's cool.
That's because, you know, Nintendo is keeping the big games for December, November,
I
maybe?
guess.
Yeah.
Do they have any yet? Have they figured out how to make a 3D Mario game?
Well,
or a 3D Zelda?
I guess according to some rumors, they are working on it. I guess we could move on to the next
Well, they
topic.
are. I'm
which-
just making a joke. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we can move on to the next thing, which is Smash Bros.
Yeah, because rumors. Oh wait, no, that's the AR wing thing. We already discussed that. Let's move on to the rumors from Kiwi Talks. I don't know much about the guy. The guy. I think he's like a game developer interviewer, and he's like he has insider sources, and he's been right sometimes, which is why I guess we believe the guy. But basically, he tweeted this: like GTA 6 is coming in November. And then we get another Metroid game, Smash Bros. In the next year or two, and another Zelda and the movie in 2027. So basically, he kind of confirms that we're getting a new Smash, a new Metroid, and the Zelda game next year. But then...
I mean, this seems realistic, honestly. Like,
but then he
probably.
backpedaled real quick because, you know, every single journalist were, you know, quoting him. And he's like, no, you're misquoting me. I didn't say that these games are new. Maybe they are. Maybe they are not. So I have trouble believing him because of, you know, this second tweet.
I mean, this is kind of just like predicting that the next... So if it's Friday, it's predicting the next day will be Saturday. Like,
Yeah.
You know, obviously these games are happening. The Smash Bros. One, I would not be surprised if that's next year. And it will probably be a Switch 2 edition for Smash Bros. Ultimate. I don't think it'll be a new game.
That would
personally
hurt me so bad. Like, don't get me
It
wrong.
it'd be pretty annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Unless they actually have brand new content to add to Smash Bros. Ultimate, like a story mode or something. That would be different instead of just like, here's a few characters and a few stages. Like, they got to actually add something substantial if they're going to do a Switch 2 edition for that game.
Because the game is so beefy already with the 2 DLC packs and everything, the stickers, the story. There's already a story mode. Well, story mode in quotation, you know, it's an adventure mode. But the game already has it all. So to me, this game is complete. You don't need to re-release it with the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Just, you got to move on to the next one. The game is perfect as it is. So, yeah.
I mean, I think the only thing that would be cool is if they were to do this, having all the DLC physically on like a little cart would actually be really nice because like the original game doesn't have all that content. So having all that on a cart physically would be really good just for preservation purposes.
Sure, but also I want another Smash Bros. Like a new one, a new concept.
Yeah.
Just reboot the entire franchise at this point. Just, I don't know. The only way I can see to make Smash Bros. Feel new again is to start over from scratch and like change the moveset for every single character. I feel like that's the only way they can make it fresh again. Because ever since Brawl, I mean, the game is good. Like, Smash for Wii U is good. Smash Ultimate is amazing. But, it's the same game over and over again. So if they want to, change the formula, I think they have to reset and start over and change the
Well, that's the
moveset.
problem with making Smash Bros. Ultimate. And this is something that I was thinking about even when the game came out. I'm like, oh my god, what are they going to do next? Because they literally put their all into it, and
Exactly.
which is great for like the customer. Like for us, we got basically the best Smash Bros. Game of all time.
Yep.
But then where do you go after that? That's the real challenge.
Exactly. You got to reset, like Super Smash Bros. Rebirth. That's what you got to call it.
I guess.
That's like
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But yeah, I don't know, man. Do we trust Kiwi Talks? I don't know. Like, I guess I can say...
I don't know if I trust him.
Yeah,
but-
I can say, yes, I trust your prediction. In the next 10 years, I'm sure we'll see a new Zelda, a new Smash, and a new Metroid. But, like, anybody could say that, and, like, who cares? So, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I could see like a 2D Metroid coming maybe next year at the soonest, but that also could be like 2028.
Yeah.
It could still be a bit before a new 2D Metroid, but yeah, obviously Zelda's come. Like we get Zelda every single year, whether it's usually like a spinoff or a remake. But yeah, obviously we're getting like, that's not even a rumor. That's just what happens.
Yep.
And then yeah, Smash Bros. If it happens next year, it's a Switch 2 edition. If not, maybe it's a new game. I guess we'll
Okay.
see.
Okay, what's his name? Masahiro Sakurai, you're watching the podcast, I know. Just wait, okay? Do not release a Nintendo Switch 2
Yes,
edition.
don't do
Just
it.
Don't do it. Keep working on the next one and release it when you're ready. In 2029, 2030, I don't care. No Nintendo Switch 2 edition, you're forbidden. There you go. It has been said.
Honestly, I feel so bad for him. I think he's got to be so over Smash Bros. At this point, right?
Dude, yeah. He must
Like
be.
he spent most of his life making those games. He's got to be so sick of it.
Yeah, and then he finally made something different, Kirby Air Riders, and like no one cares. So it must be annoying to him, like whatever, man.
Yeah, at least he got to do that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm happy he was at least able to do it because I imagine what happened was Nintendo asked him to do Smash Bros. Again after Ultimate. He's like, okay, fine, let me make my own game first, and then I'll do Smash Bros. For you once again.
Yeah, I wish he would make another Kid Icarus Uprising, to be honest. That game was...
Literally just anything
Mwah.
else. Like, I don't even want him to do Smash anymore. Like, obviously, he's the reason Smash Bros. Is so great. But I would be fine with someone else taking the realm. Because, like, we don't know. Like, he's in his 50s. We don't know how much longer he's going to be making games. I mean, probably, another 10 years at the most?
Yeah.
So, like, do we really want him to spend, like, the last... like another half a decade doing another Smash Bros. Like,
Nah,
I
think
feel like
deserves
he has so
something
much more
else.
potential. He has so much
Exactly.
more potential to do other games.
Yeah, totally agree. So yeah, those are the rumors, but we're not done with rumors because even more rumors. According to a
Whoa.
podcast between Nash Weedle and Attack the Backlog. Sorry if I mispronounce your names, guys. But the Ocarina of Time remake is rebuilt from scratch. It's not a simple remaster. It's going to be something totally different. And Monolith Soft is involved with developing the game, so that's always good. I know they have a lot of experience in building giant worlds, especially, with the Xenoblade series. And according to them, this could be a two-parter. So there could be like a part 1 with like Child Link and a part 2 with Adult Link. So kind of like, Final Fantasy VII Remake is doing his stuff. They're splitting it into multiple games. I don't know how I feel about that last point.
I don't like the idea of them splitting the game
Yeah,
up.
me
I think
neither.
that's kind of a really bad idea.
Yeah.
If that's like I don't see this being real. I just don't see Nintendo doing that. Like I can't think of any game that they've ever done that's like a two-parter like this
Yeah.
specifically.
I think, I think they're only suggesting this because of Final Fantasy VII, but are there
Yeah,
any other games
no.
that have split their story, their remakes into multiple games? I feel like Final Fantasy VII is the only one that has done that. And,
Yeah, I think I just like that just doesn't sound like something Nintendo would do.
Yeah, exactly.
Like not at all. Like I think there's definitely a good chance Monolith Soft is probably helping them with the game if it is more than just a big remaster, but I think splitting it up makes no sense.
No, I agree.
Like the point is you start the game as Child Link and end as Adult Link is to experience that progression
Yep.
all in one, like not all in one sitting, but like all within one game. I think splitting it up wouldn't really make any sense. I mean,
And,
Final
like-
Fantasy VII is already a bigger game than Ocarina of Time is.
Oh yeah, it is. And yeah, like in the game, once you're adult Link, like at some points in the game, you have to go back to child Link and do more stuff, and then you go back as adult Link. You keep switching between both.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
If they split that in 2 games, how would that even work? Like,
How do you do the last dungeon? The last dungeon requires you to have both Links.
Part 3? No, I don't know.
Part 3.
Yeah,
Part 3, you beat Ganondorf, and that's it.
I don't see the 2-parter thing being real, but yeah, hopefully, I don't know, man. Still, remake, rebuilt from scratch. That doesn't mean a lot. Like, you could say the same thing about the new Starfox that was announced yesterday. It is a remake, rebuilt from scratch, even though it's the same game. So, I don't know, man. I'm a bit scared about that Ocarina of Time remake. I want it to be totally different. I want it to be big. I want it to have a lot of lore, story, and all of that. I'm also afraid they're just gonna do a Star Fox,
Yeah, I think it'll be a lot more like Star Fox, where it's basically the same, but they will add like a couple of small things. Like they'll beef up the cutscenes a little bit, maybe expand the lore a bit more, maybe add a couple of like areas, liven up Hyrule Field perhaps.
Yeah.
But I think overall it'll basically be like the same thing.
I mean, okay, I'm happy Ocarina of Time is one of the greatest games of all time, but I don't know, man. I enjoyed the Final Fantasy VII remake so much that I kind of want to see Ocarina of Time get the same treatment, the same love, the same effort. We'll see, I guess.
Yeah, I guess
according
we'll see.
to the rumors, we'll see at the end of the year or next year. Who knows? So, we'll know the announcement during the June Direct if there's one. Those are all rumors.
If there is one.
Yeah, those are all rumors at this point.
I mean, the Star Fox thing would have been perfect for the Direct.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know why. Like,
I feel like they're just not going to do Directs anymore. It's very strange the way that they're going about like promoting their games this year.
it is, because the Direct could have had, Splatoon Raiders, could have had Star Fox, could have had Rhythm Heaven, could have had maybe, I don't know, Fire Emblem or whatever, another title we don't know about. All of this would have been a great Direct. But no, they're just, slowly releasing those information out of nowhere. So, is there going to be another Direct in June? Only time will tell.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. It's going to be a partner showcase.
Oh my god. That would honestly be kind of funny if that's all it is. It's just a part. Dude, people would be so angry.
I mean, at this point, the last partner Direct was so great, and it featured so many third-party titles that I play. So, I wouldn't mind. It's just... Come on, please. Give us a proper Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
E3 style, like back in the days. We need that, Nintendo, please.
Yeah, well, I think the different strategy they're trying here is to not dilute our attention into multiple games, but instead to spread our attention to multiple days.
Yeah.
Because, like, one day they do the Splatoon Raiders. We're all talking about that one game. We're all thinking about it more. Yesterday it was Star Fox. We're still talking about it right now. But if you were to cram together like 4 or 5 of these first-party Nintendo games, you're probably only thinking about like one of them, deeply. But I think Nintendo wants people to think about all of them to a greater extent. So I guess that's why they're trying the strategy. But it's also just not as exciting.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just not as exciting as like a general Nintendo Direct. Like, I would rather have. I'd rather see multiple games announced at once, personally.
Yeah,
but
same.
like I get why they're trying it. It's just not as exciting.
Yeah, agreed. But also, if it still makes them sell a lot of games, well, I guess they're going to keep that strategy going. Maybe they're just trying it this year.
See.
Who knows? Maybe it's just a trial. Okay. Well, those are all the rumors for the week.
Well, I guess we'll move on to the Mario Galaxy movie, because apparently the digital release was pushed back because it was available to rent or buy digitally on May 5th.
Yeah.
However, some platforms have taken that down, and the release was moved back to May 19th.
Yeah, it was on YouTube Movies,
strange.
and now it's unavailable. Like, no trailer, no nothing.
Weird.
I feel like they just deleted the thing. And I've read reports of people actually watching it, paying $24.99 and buying it, and now it's unavailable, and they're not getting a refund yet. That's weird.
I'm sure that they'll get the movie back though.
Yeah,
in a couple
they'll
weeks.
They'll get it once it releases. I think it's May 19th is the new date for the movie, so I guess they'll get it back at that point.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why they're doing that, to be honest. Maybe to get more people to go
Strange.
to the movies, to the theater. I don't know.
No idea. Gotta be
Yeah.
honest, I don't know.
Same. Anyways, speaking of, the Mario Galaxy movie has made $900 million. Congratulations, Yoshi and Mario and Luigi. You did it.
And Fox.
And Fox, yeah.
Can't forget about Fox.
And actually, according to this website here, the movie could reach 1 billion by the end of the month. So, like 3-4 weeks from now, it's gonna make 1 billion. It's crazy. I mean, the first one reached 1 billion, so it's not surprising to see the second one do the same. But holy guacamole, that's a lot of money for a movie.
Yeah, I could definitely see it.
Yeah. So that's a good movie. Good job, Nintendo. You did it.
But that's not all.
Yeah, we have
That's not
more
all about the
news
movie.
about the Mario movies. Nathan, you watched the Mario movie. Don't you think it was lacking
did.
something? It was lacking some poop
No
jokes,
innuendos.
some adult jokes, some sexual innuendos. No? Well, Miyamoto agrees with you. He stated in an interview that he doesn't want like adult jokes in his Mario movies, which it's just funny, dude. Basically, he doesn't want dirty humor. You know.
I mean, like, what most kids' movies don't have dirty humor anyway.
Well,
Like, sure, if sometimes, like, maybe like SpongeBob will have like little innuendos, but for the most part, like, it doesn't. Regardless.
yes, sometimes you just don't notice it at first, but when you're an adult and you watch back like a movie from your childhood, you're like, wait a minute, that is sus. So I think that's the type of dirty joke that Miyamoto doesn't want to have in his movie. I know he also mentioned, like, for example, if Wario is in the next movie, he's not going to be like farting and like burping because that's like putty humor. I think that's what he was referring to. So
Well, that would be super lame if Wario doesn't fart even one time.
I mean, especially considering that's like not his final Smash, but that's one of his main attack in Smash Bros. And remember the Brawl trailer? That was the end of the trailer.
Wario.
He was farting and like that was funny. Come on, Miyamoto. Are you
Dude,
serious?
he needs to retire. I'm sorry, Miyamoto. Go to bed. Like, stop making movies. Stop making all these weird decisions. Okay.
Oh my god, this is so edgy, dude. You're gonna get canceled.
That's my edgy adult joke. Like, Miyamoto honestly just needs to chill out. Like, let the younger people in your company make the decisions. Like, you made Mario and Zelda. Good job. You did that. Now you can chill out.
Yeah, I think that's what they did with the games. I mean, Miyamoto's no longer involved with the video game like aspect of Nintendo. He's just focused on the movies and the theme park. So I think that's Nintendo's way of slowly pushing him away. Like,
trying to get him away.
Yeah, because I mean, he's iconic. He's the best, but also I think he needs to retire at this point. He needs to just enjoy.
He's starting to be. What he's done. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he's starting to become like George Lucas because like people don't like what he's doing with like Star Wars or what he's said about like the new Star Wars movies. So it just kind of feels like it's that again, except for just Mario.
Yeah, I kind of see that. I agree. So yeah, no dirty humor in the next movie, and it's all Miyamoto's fault unless he gets retired before that. And we get another movie with lots of adult jokes, which I don't see happening anytime soon.
I mean, he's gonna retire eventually, but it'll probably still be a while.
Yeah, they're gonna like make him a Mario ambassador or something, like they did with Charles Martinet. So they're just gonna, give him a new title that means nothing at all, which is, I guess, how they retire their people at Nintendo. We'll see. Yeah, I guess that's all we have to say about the Mario movie.
Yep.
So, do you want to check out this next topic? Do you own a Switch 2, Nathan?
I actually do own a Switch 2, believe it or not.
Well, let's pretend that you don't own a Switch 2. Would you like a new bundle with your Switch 2? Wait, what am I saying?
Whoa, a new Pokemon Pokopia bundle?
Yeah, they just revealed a new Pokemon Pokopia bundle, which includes the Switch and Pokemon Pokopia. Not as a game key card, not as a physical release, but just a download code. Kind of like, I think, the Mario Kart World.
Like Mario Kart World bundle. Had that, yeah.
I don't know how to feel about those bundles. I feel like the Switch 2 bundles are the most boring, generic bundles I've ever seen. Like, the console is the same.
Yeah, Nintendo's been like that ever since they launched the Switch. Like even the Switch variants weren't exciting outside of they did a Zelda themed Switch Lite, which was cool.
The Animal Crossing
But
one was good as well.
that one was also good. There's a couple of good Pokemon ones,
Yeah.
but like I'm sorry, nothing compares to like the Majora's Mask 3DS. Like
That one.
they don't do stuff like that anymore with their consoles.
Which kind of sucks because I mean, I don't know why they didn't at least change the color of the Joy-Con for the Pokopia. Just have the new teal and purple Joy-Con because why not?
Yeah.
But no, it's just
Dude, I have a feeling that the only change for some other upcoming bundles is going to be like, oh, we changed the outer ring to be a different color, and that's it.
yeah.
Not going to change the actual the texture.
Yeah, I'm sure that's all it's gonna be. But still, I mean, Pokemon Pokopia is one of the greatest game released this year on Switch 2, so having a bundle with it is good. The thing is, it was only confirmed for New Zealand and Australia so far. So, is it gonna be
It'll
out
probably come to
for
everywhere
North
else.
America and the rest of the world? I don't know. We'll see eventually, but at least people down in Australia can enjoy a cool bundle. So that's neat.
Probably. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it'll come everywhere else eventually.
Eventually, yeah, probably. Okay. Speaking of,
I have a
Switch
question,
2,
Nico.
Yeah,
I have a question. Have you been watching YouTube on your Switch too?
I'm trying my best, but it doesn't work. The YouTube.
Oh wait,
Switch
the app
2
doesn't work. There's no app yet.
There's no app yet, and it's been like almost a year at this point. No, is it been? Yes, it's almost gonna be the
Almost
Switch
a
2's
year.
birthday.
In less than a
Jeez.
month, it'll be Switch 2's birthday.
So it's almost been a year, and no, I still cannot watch my favorite podcast, the Nico and Bandy Show, on my Nintendo Switch 2 console.
Crazy.
But why are you
crazy.
asking me that, Nathan?
Because there was a game that came out where you could basically put in the web browser and you could actually watch YouTube on your Switch 2 in glorious Super Animal Royale in glorious 360p.
Yeah, that's such a funny thing. But as you can see by the footage right now, you can I think this game has on the menu they have links to their YouTube video. So basically, the way you get to that hack is that you tap on that link and then it opens up in a browser. And then once you're on YouTube, you can just click on the logo and search for other things. Which it's cool, I guess. It's such a janky way of having YouTube on Switch 2.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It is. And actually, just before the podcast, I downloaded, what is it called? Super Animal Battle Royale, whatever. I have it right here. And I think they patched it because let me click on the YouTube thing. Oh, I gotta press
Yeah, you
those.
said you're
Yeah.
having trouble getting it to work.
Yeah, it's just giving me an error message. So
Oh, yeah. So they definitely patched it out.
I think they patched it
I'm
out.
sure Nintendo was like, "Hey, you guys need to get rid of that right now." They probably got really mad at them for that.
Yeah, they probably just, blocked the website. So, you can tell where you come from, like when you reach a website. So they probably just updated their website. And if you come from a Switch 2, then no, error message. So I think that's what they did. Which
Probably.
I guess I can see why. I mean, it's like a security problem if you allow, a browser to do a bunch of things on a console. But also, come on, Nintendo.
That's how you get the Switch 2 hacked. It's things like that.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's like one of the way you can hack your Switch One using a browser exploit. You could
It's
also
how you could hack the Wii U.
The Wii U,
I remember I
yeah.
used the web browser hack at one point for hacking the Wii U years ago.
Yup. Like you had to visit like a URL and then it was I not that
Just
I
broke
hacked
the
my
console,
Wii U, so
yeah.
I wouldn't know. But let's pretend I
never do
did
that.
hack my Wii U. Yeah, that's how it worked, and it worked great. It may have worked great. I don't know. I've never hacked my Wii U. Wink, wink. Nintendo ninjas. Just protecting myself from Reggie.
Yeah, because he's going to be on next week, and Miyamoto.
But yeah, the game is free, by the way. So if you want to test it out for yourself to see if it works, people just download Super Animal Royale and follow this tutorial. And if it works, well, GG, you can watch your favorite podcast in 360p, and it doesn't load as fast as you expect. Google, okay, Google, what are you doing? Please, just update.
Yeah,
the
we never
freaking
got
app.
Netflix on Switch 1. It just didn't happen.
And the what makes me mad is that they pretend they are working on it. Like when they are interviewed, like Google is saying, "Oh yeah, we're working on that. Yeah, it's gonna come out soon." It's been
I
a
don't
year,
know,
dude.
man.
You're not working on
Maybe.
shit at this point. Like, stop lying.
Dude, like when I went to the Google headquarters a few years ago, I got a tour when I was doing all the GameStop traveling. I ended up getting close to the where my partner manager works, and dude, I went in there. I'm telling you, literally nobody was working. All of them were just like chit-chatting. They were getting lunch. They were all just like having conversations. No one was at their desk doing anything. I'm like, that's why nothing gets done.
Exactly. That's
Like,
why.
I'm sure, like, to be fair, I was there during lunchtime. So, like, I'm sure everyone was just, like, on their lunch break. But everything just seemed very, very relaxed. Like, super, super relaxed there.
Yeah.
At least for the couple hours that I went. So, I think maybe part of the work culture might be why it takes so long for things to get done. Because, like, we don't even have, like, thumbnails for shorts yet. You can't just add a thumbnail. There's this new thing that's coming up I think most people don't know about called dynamic brand deals, where basically you'll be able to replace a mid-roll ad in an old video and add in a brand deal. That's something my partner manager has been talking to me about for like a year, and it's still not here. He keeps saying it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. I'm like, okay, I'll see it in 2 years from now or something.
Yeah, remember the A/B thumbnail testing feature?
That took so long.
My
to get
partner
to
manager
everybody.
told me about it, like, I don't know, 3 years before it was released. And
Yeah,
he was
before
like,
it happened.
They're working hard. It's coming soon. It took 3 fucking years.
Takes so long.
Yeah.
And I know it's like YouTube has so many different things that Google has so many different projects they're working on when it comes to YouTube. That they have to have priorities. They can't do everything at once.
I know.
So, like,
But also,
I guess to them, like adding YouTube to Switch 2 is just a fairly low priority, which I think is kind of crazy because a lot of people watch YouTube on their Switch 1. Like, I have seen, it's like I'll go through like random like friend requests, and I'm just curious, like, oh, what is everyone playing?
Yeah, they're
a lot of
playing
people aren't
YouTube.
even playing games. Yeah, exactly. They're watched hundreds of hours of YouTube. So I'm honestly really surprised that it's not a higher priority for them to put together the Switch 2 app.
And I don't know what's taking so long. Like, what's the big difference between the Switch 1 and the Switch 2 that makes them not compatible with each other?
I feel like the infrastructure has to be like similar, I would imagine.
I would imagine it would be simple. Like, a bunch of indie people managed to port their Switch 1 games onto Switch 2 like that. So why is a
it's strange.
multi-trillion billion dollars company like Google?
Yeah, they are trillion now. I think they're like worth 2 or 3 trillion.
See, that's why I don't buy the low priority bullcrap. Dude, there's so many money in these companies. Please hire people.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's hiring anymore. They're just using AI, and that's another topic. That's a bummer.
Yeah, we won't go into that. But like, yeah, I mean, Google is basically just an infinite money glitch. Like they have, there's so many ways that they make money now.
Yep.
It is very, very weird that they just have not put out a YouTube app yet for Switch 2. But I mean, I'm sure it'll happen. I would be shocked if it never did.
Yeah.
It's just strange it hasn't happened yet.
It takes forever. So in the meantime, people are trying janky things, and
To do Super Animal Royale. Yeah.
There's a demand. If people are, finding hacks in some indie games like Super Animal Royale, there's the demand.
Like,
So-
people want it, exactly.
So, I mean,
yeah.
you can do it, Google. I believe in you. Let's see you in
And like I said, of all the random friend requests I've looked at, most of them had hundreds of hours of YouTube.
Yep. And I mean, like, if you don't have a phone, or if you want to watch YouTube, like, lying down in your bed on a big screen, the Switch and the Switch 2, it's perfect for that. It's wow.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of kids don't have phones.
Yeah.
Like I know, like, most people have phones once you get to like teenager and young adult. But like, if you're like a young kid, you probably don't have a phone, so you don't have an easy way to watch YouTube.
Yeah.
So having a Switch or a Switch 2, I mean, that's perfect.
So hopefully it's gonna come out soon. We'll see. We'll keep you updated.
Yeah.
Okay. They're working on it. That's what they told me.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'll say I am excited for the dynamic brand deals. That will actually be
Yeah.
very helpful, especially since I'm like barely uploading. But anyway, let's move on. We only have a couple more news things to talk about.
But those are the
we have
best
a few
ones.
smaller. We have a few smaller things. We'll jump into Animal Crossing Legos.
Wow, it's
So that's
happening.
coming.
It's
I'm
teeny and
actually
tiny.
shocked. Yeah, I'm shocked that this didn't happen sooner, to be honest, because Animal Crossing is just so big.
Yeah, and it's like the
So,
perfect
that's cool.
franchise for a family-friendly Lego bundle. Like, even better than Mario or Zelda. Like this one works. It's so cute. And yeah, I think it's
coming out August 1st.
Yeah, it's the first of many. So it's looking good. I kind of like it. So we'll see.
Oh, dude. You know what I just thought?
Huh?
Lego Starfox. That would actually be sick. Building like an R-Wing.
Oh, yo.
That would be cool.
Yep.
Okay, you know what? I want that. That I will actually buy.
Same.
I've stopped buying the Legos because they're too expensive. I will get an R-Wing, though. That would actually be sick.
Oh my god, imagine like a triple pack, like the R-Wing, the submarine, and the Landmaster.
That, they gotta be working on that.
500
if the Starfox game is
$500.
successful. If it's like really big, yeah, it's gonna be really expensive.
But also they could like have 3 different boxes, you know, one for the submarine.
Maybe.
Or just Landmaster and R-Wing would be fine. Like, who cares about the submarine? No hate.
I mean, it could be like... It could be like the Pokemon one, too, because that one was like $600, but it was also 3 huge models.
Yeah.
I could maybe see that. I don't know if Star Fox is big enough to spend $600 on Legos, but maybe they'll do like 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah, I guess they'll see if the game sells well on Switch too.
Yeah.
And if like they see the potential for it, they might, you know, branch out.
That would generally be cool, though. Like,
yeah,
I would definitely get that. I would be very up for that.
That's actually a good idea. It's gonna be $60. Yeah, so you know, in terms of Lego prices, right. that's a standard Lego price. So that's cool.
Yeah. We have that. We also have another collab with Goldfish and Pokemon. I have a feeling I will not be able to find these in stores.
These are going to be sold out in like 2.3 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool. Gen 1 Pokemons again, you know, appealing for all the millennials that don't want to learn the names of new Pokemons like me. I'm super happy to see Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Pikachu Goldfish.
Yeah, it looks like it's just the Goldfish colors. I don't know. Do you have Goldfish color in Canada?
I don't know, man. I don't really consume Goldfish, so
I don't either. I just see them in the stores. It's literally just like regular Goldfish, but they just make a couple of them colored. Like I think the colored box has like a red, green, and purple variant, and it's just like a dye, and that's it.
Okay, well,
so I think this is just the same thing.
I think that's the same thing. Well, we can see if you look at the package for the Goldfish above, you know, the logo, you can see they're gonna have little fishes and little faces. So they have
little
like
Pokemon.
The little Pokemon, the little Charmander, Bulbasaur. I don't know why I put this on the topics. Who cares? It's Goldfish.
I'm gonna check if eBay is if people are already scalping, because it is Pokemon.
Dude, please. When can we expect these, though?
Oh, yeah. People are scalping them already. $23 for all 4 boxes. Jesus Christ. That's so stupid.
I hate scalpers. You know, I think it's not going to be an edgy topic, but scalpers are the worst people, okay? There you go.
Dude, they are awful.
I hate you guys. Like
come on. We're scalping Goldfish, guys. What are we doing?
They're scalping
so
everything.
Stupid.
Like, have you seen the people fighting at Costco for freaking Pokemon cards, booster packs, or whatnot?
Oh, yeah. The past few years, that's gotten really bad.
Like, there's also the machines. Like, there's vending machines for Pokemon cards, and people are camping in front of the machines waiting for, you know, them to allow you to build, because that's the way they manage to get scalpers away. Like, even though the machine has a bunch of boxes, you can only like buy one every 2 hours or something dumb like that. But they're still camping. They're still spending their entire day camping in front of a freaking machine to buy Pokemon booster things. Get alive, guys.
So
I know you're making money, and I know the problem's not only the scalpers. The problem is people buying from them, but also I hate you guys. You suck.
Who's gonna spend like $30 on these Goldfish? Like, you could literally go to Target and just get them.
Yeah.
Like, these are mass produced. What are we doing?
I don't know, man. At this point,
so stupid.
We're scalping anything, like anything at this point. It's so dumb. But yeah, if you see them in store, buy them and eat them. Okay. I don't want to see
eat them.
any
We
of
don't
you
sell them.
Reselling the Goldfish, because I'm gonna. That's it. I'm not gonna say anything.
We will block you from this channel.
Oh,
if you say that. If you say I just bought all the Goldfish and I'm gonna scalp them, blocked.
Oh
reported.
My god. Now everybody's gonna comment that. Just because.
Yeah, everyone's gonna say that. Yeah.
Oh, you're all getting blocked, idiots.
Our next video will have like 1 comment and that's it.
The question is gonna be Nathan and Nico. What do you think of Goldfish resellers? Okay.
Yep, and everyone's like, I bought them. Okay, well, let's move on. We have some Nintendo Music news. There's some patents that have surfaced, which might be including new features for the Nintendo Music app.
Yeah.
And what are these new features, Nico? We got a couple of them.
Well, okay, so here's the patents. The app could be able to recommend content based on the user's gameplay history, including titles played, player character chosen, bosses beaten, etc. And I think the app already does that, because I played a little bit of Yoshi's Crafted World. Yeah, but also I played some Yoshi's Crafted World last week, and then I got a notification this weekend from Nintendo Music telling me that Crafted World was available on the app, and it wasn't like a new drop. It had been there for like weeks, but they just sent me a notification. So I think this is already happening. Maybe the pattern is for bosses beaten, player character chosen, to better show you
like fine
tune
what people are watching. Listening to. I think that's a really smart idea, honestly.
It is.
And this is like, it's features like this that make it a little make the separate app make more sense. Compared to just like throwing it on Spotify. Like if you're gonna do a Nintendo Music app, you need to have stuff like this on there.
Totally agree. And I think it's happening because I think that's not a coincidence. I play Crafted World. You recommend Crafted World. Like this is not a coincidence. It happened.
Sounds
maybe
about
I'm gonna try. Maybe I'm gonna try finding like an older game that the music is available on. I'm just gonna play it for like 20 minutes and see if it recommends that. I'll try.
Yeah, I'm gonna check my Nintendo Music app right now because I know what I've played the past like week or so, and I'm just curious if it's gonna recommend anything.
Yeah, it was a notification on my end, but that's cool. While you check that, the second patent was music from games that haven't been played can be hidden or obscured to prevent spoilers. That's actually cool for, newer titles. So, I'm thinking maybe
absolutely.
Donkey Kong Bonanza. I know the game is old at this point, but I'm still not going to spoil it. But the end part, the last world, it features something spoilery. So if you see that on the app, it could ruin the surprise. So,
which I think that makes sense as well.
Yeah, having this.
Yeah, you don't want to get spoiled from stuff like that.
Exactly. So you could like tap on Donkey Kong Bonanza and listen to the first few songs, but also then the other songs could be like blurred, and there could be like a big button. Oh, watch out, spoilers! Click here if you want to see. I think that's a good idea. I think that's.
You know what would be really cool? I mean, it's kind of the same idea, but like let's say you get Donkey Kong Bonanza. You go to your Nintendo Music app, it only has like a small selection of songs available. But as you play the game, the more places you go to, the more soundtracks you unlock. So like if you go to like the 5th or like the 6th world, once you actually get there and hear the music, it gets unlocked automatically on the app. That would be really cool if it's set up. I mean, it's kind of set up like that, I guess, to an extent.
Yeah.
But to have it like more in real time, which I think, again, things like that would add a lot more value to the app itself. And I just checked. I got recommendations for a lot of the Mario Galaxy things, but I think that's just me listening to them because I have listened to them from the app in the past. So I don't know if I have that yet.
We'll see. Maybe it was just a coincidence too. I don't know. It happens.
Maybe.
Sometimes you discuss a product and then the following day you have ads on your feed.
You see the ads.
Yeah, so maybe that was just like one of these cases. But yeah, Nintendo Music might use these patents to become better. Also, another way to make it better is to release more music. I'm just saying, Miyamoto, do your stuff. Okay.
Yep. So we have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. What's next? We have Mina the Hollower, I think.
Mina the Hollower gets a release date. We talked
Finally.
about this one.
Been waiting for forever.
Yeah. It was supposed to come out on October last year, but it was delayed. And now it's coming out May 29th. So in like 22 days. So cool, finally.
Yep.
I don't know if you played the demo. It's a good game. The demo was fun.
I've not, but I do love Shovel Knight. So I'm going to get it for them.
Yeah.
Because I know like Yacht Club Games has talked about how like they need this game to do well. Otherwise they might go out of business. So I'm going to get it. Just so they don't go out of business, because I love Yacht Club games.
Yeah, they make
like I played so much Shovel Knight like when I was in college, and I don't think I'll play this game right away. I do want to try it. It's going to take some time to get to it, but I do want it to be successful, so I'm going to support it.
Yeah, same. The demo was really fun, really reminiscent of Zelda games from the Game Boy era.
Yeah, like the Oracle. It looks like the Oracle games.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's what they were going for. So good stuff. Support them. It's gonna be $20. So $20 on the eShop.
Yeah, pretty good.
It's pretty good. I agree.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably gonna get like a digital release with limited run games or whatnot a couple months from now. But in the meantime,
A couple months. It takes a whole year for people to actually get the game.
Couple years, never mind.
You get the physical from limited run in 2029.
Yeah. Last but not least is my boy 007, James Bond. I wanted to get that game. I'm excited about it. 007 First Light. The game is coming out at the end of the month on PC, PS5, and Xbox. It was pushed back on Switch to summer, which it's a bit scary when companies just push back to summer. It's like I'm thinking of Borderlands 4, which was pushed back and then it was just canceled. So that was like one of my concerns for this game. But according to an interview,
hopefully not.
Yeah, according to an interview with the CEO of IO Interactive, he said this is not going to be the case for this one. He said the game is running on Switch 2. We just want to make sure it's as good as it can be, and we need a bit more time to get it where we want it to be. It's probably going to come out late summer, but we're going to get it out. So, okay. I know it's just like a basic PR statement. It could be complete bullcrap, but I want to believe. I want to believe because the game looks fun.
I think it'll come out. It looks like it should be more than like it looks like it'll be able to run on a Switch 2.
Yeah, and I mean, like they got Hitman running on Switch 2, so I'm pretty sure it's using the same engine as the Hitman franchise. So maybe they're really just polishing it, and it's gonna come out and be better than ever. We'll see. By late summer, apparently. So
August 31st, 2026.
Yeah, with Fire Emblem and the Ocarina of Time remake. So
I think Fire Emblem's also going to be August since we have Starfox in June.
Yeah,
like that's definitely an August game.
It is going to be the August game. Ocarina is going to be the October or November game. I don't know what's going to be October and December at this point. We'll see. It's probably going to be something random.
Super Mario Titans, obviously.
Oh yeah, I always forget about Mario Titans because it's going to be great.
I can't wait for that game. I think we need to joke about that game until we finally get the new 3D Mario.
And once we get the new 3D Mario, we can still joke about it. Kind of like, the NX.
I'll be like, why didn't we get Mario
NX?
Titans?
Yeah. So
we're still waiting for the NX. We still don't know what that is.
Probably after the Switch
Nintendo
2.
So long.
Or maybe it's
probably Switch 2.
A successor to the 3DS. Who knows?
The Switch NX. That'll be the next Switch.
Imagine. That could be like the code name just for shits and giggles.
That'd be
Switch
sick.
NX.
NX3. That'll be the code name.
So yeah, that's all we have this week in terms of news. That was a pretty beefy week. Good news. Good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I guess like the main takeaway is the Starfox. I'm really, really curious how the game's going to sell. Like, I really want that game to sell well so that maybe we actually get a new Starfox game. Because, like, beyond Starfox 64, the last proper traditional we got one was, like, Assault. And that's kind of it.
Yeah, Assault or Command,
so hopefully
I would say. But, yeah, one of these
that's a spin-off. That's not really a real Starfox game.
Well, I don't know. Is it?
Command's not a Starfox. I mean, no. That was more of like a strategy game. It wasn't like a proper on-rail shooter.
Well, yeah. I just remember you had to draw lines on the touchscreen, and then kind of like an RPG, when you met another like planet or enemy, it would like go into a Starfox section where you would shoot down people. I don't know.
So I guess it kind of is. I haven't played Command. Like, I know about it, but I haven't played it myself.
I remember having a lot of fun with it. Like, there's multiple endings too, which is kind of cool. And some of the endings are not canon, obviously. Like, I think there's one of the ending where like Crystal and Fox, they're in love, but they break up, and like Crystal ends up like running away with Falco, and they create like Star Falco, and then Fox becomes depressed and stuff. Like, some of the endings are so weird, and that's funny. Like it. Yeah, it is pretty funny. So yeah, Star Fox is happening, guys. We were just teasing you and trolling you last week. Haha, funny.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Let's move on to the questions.
Starfox is not happening.
First question: Is Starfox happening?
Is it happening?
All right, question 1 from Red Yoshi. What would you want if Nintendo made a new video game series? Like, would you like a puzzle game, a platformer, a strategy game? Okay, let's see. Like, they have the platformer with Mario, they have the exploration with Zelda, they have the shooter with Splatoon, strategy Fire Emblem, puzzle game.
They have most of the genres covered. I guess they don't really have like a modern puzzle game right now.
Yeah.
I mean, they could do some sort of puzzle game with a new IP. I'm not really I guess like a puzzle game would be interesting.
But also,
we haven't really seen that.
I think a puzzle game, you need like a familiar face to sell it. Like, I think like this genre of game is more niche. So
yeah, I mean, like I'm thinking of other genres. Like they already have fighting covered. They got Smash Bros.
Yeah, racing, sports
as well.
It's
Racing,
all good.
Mario Kart. They have the Mario sports games, so they're good on sports.
What do they need?
I don't know. They kind of have everything. Yeah, they have action adventure. They got fighting. They got sports. They got strategy. They don't have an MMO. They could do that. There you go.
Pokemon MMO. It's never gonna happen, obviously, but you know, Starfox MMO.
Yeah, but no, they're saying a new.
Oh, a new series. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I don't know if we're allowed to talk about this, but you know that Nintendo test thing they had on Switch.
Oh, the
1?
Switch Online test demo. Yeah.
Like, I don't know what we can say about it, but that could be like a big online multiplayer thing. So that could be the new IP. That was a weird thing. Like,
yeah, we still don't know. Did you get access to that?
I got access to it the second time, and I played.
You were one of the 10,000, so we were 2 of the 10,000 people.
Yeah, I played it quite a lot, and I enjoyed it, but it wasn't for me. Like, I got bored of it eventually.
Yeah, it was a little bit weird. I wasn't really into it at all. Like, I tried it for like an hour. I'm like, okay, this is just confusing and weird.
Well, also it was a playtest, so the tutorial aspect wasn't there yet. But yeah,
Yeah, I guess just like all I can think of is some sort of puzzle game.
Yeah, puzzle game. I would like to see like a
they
real-time
have Tetris
strategy
99.
game, like StarCraft, like Command and Conquer. You know, those old games that you played with the mouse and keyboard. Obviously, this genre is kind of dead nowadays, but with the mouse mode of Switch 2, that could be
that would be an excuse
cool.
to bring it back.
Yeah, like
it'd be an excuse to bring it back.
So a strategy game like that, maybe like it could be part of the Advance Wars series. You know, kind of like Command and Conquer. I don't know.
You know what would actually be kind of cool? You know, remember when they did like the NES remix games on like the Wii U? They could bring that back, but they could do like SNES or N64.
Yeah,
I think that would be really interesting, and maybe like port the NES remix as well. Like they could do a port for that, and then also do a new one.
Yeah,
they did do NES Nintendo World Championships a couple years ago. I forgot about that.
Thing. Yeah, but
it was the same idea, but it wasn't as interesting. Maybe they could do something like that for like some of their newer games.
Yeah, it's weird that they haven't. Like when they started releasing NES remakes, I was like, okay, then we're gonna get SNES remakes. But no, they just did NES
just
remakes
never
too.
happened. Yeah,
and then like you said,
I
NES
think like
World
a budget that would be another one of those games that would make sense to launch way later into the generation, like 4th or 5th year.
Yep.
Oh, hey, here's SNES remix, here's N64 remix, and they're like $30-$40. That would honestly be great. I'd be super down for those.
Yeah, because NES Remix was pretty cool. I remember having a lot of fun with it on Wii U. So
yeah, those are neat.
Cool. Thank you for the question. Question 2 come from Jude Austin. This isn't game related, but was there a classic film that came out before you guys were born that you really like? Could be a film that came out before the 90s, the 80s, the 70s. I have an answer, but it's generic. I guess.
I can think of a couple. I will say I used to be kind of into watching like super old movies, but it's been a while. But like the first thing that comes to my head that I did really like was Nightmare on Elm Street, which came out in the 80s. That movie is just so cheesy, but I love the premise of like your nightmares literally like if you die in the nightmare, you die in real life. I think it's such a cool, creepy concept.
It is.
So I did really like that movie, and I'm not even much of a horror movie guy, but that one in particular I just thought was really unique.
Yeah, those old school horror movies, they were some pretty good ones. The movie that comes to my mind is the Back to the Future trilogy. Like
those are classic.
Like I know it's a classic, it's like an easy answer, but that's the first one that came to mind. Back to the Future is amazing.
Yeah, if I were to look at like a list of movies, film that came out before well, I was born in '93, so I actually experienced a lot of the '90s movies before or after I was born, I should say.
E.T.
So
I forgot about E.T.
We have to think of like '80s and '70s.
Yeah, I'm looking at a list of '80s movie. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'll go with the Indiana Jones. That whole trilogy. That trilogy is incredible. I'm not going to count Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but the first 3 are amazing.
I've never seen a single Indiana Jones movie.
Oh my God, they're so good. We got to have a movie night. We'll just stream the movies for the podcast next week.
I also have never seen a Star Wars movie. I know. Shocking.
Honestly, I'm not that big into it. I've seen episode 4, 5, and 6. I think I need to rewatch them because when I watched them, it was in college, and I was watching with a friend of mine. And throughout all 3 of the movies, he would not shut up. Like, no offense, I doubt he's watching this. No offense to him, but like the thing is, he is super, super into it. So like every 5 minutes, he was explaining why this was happening, who this character was, and he was like explaining lore while I was trying to watch the movie, and it was really hard to focus on watching the movie. So I think I just need to watch them in silence by myself.
Yeah,
to get like a better grasp of the movies.
Because you don't really care about the lore of a franchise before you.
I didn't know anything about it yet.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was just like super. He was. I mean, he's like a massive, massive Star Wars fan. So like, I'm not upset about him doing that. But like, I don't remember anything that I watched because I was like listening to him talk the whole time.
You have to wait for you have to watch it at least once and then you can explore the lore and all of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So I would like to go back and at least watch the original 6 at some point.
Yeah, I'm looking at a bunch of '80s movies, but Poltergeist. I haven't watched a lot of.
That one's okay.
Back to the Future.
Okay.
Classic.
Did The Burbs come out in the 80s? The Burbs is really good.
The Burbs? What is
that? It is. It's basically about like it's like a neighborhood kind of movie. Everyone lives in like this. I think it's a cul-de-sac, or maybe it's just like a street. But there's this one neighbor that's like really, really like weird and kind of like unhinged, and it's discovered that he's like burying dead bodies in his backyard, and he has like skulls and stuff in his car. But throughout the whole movie, everyone's trying to not like perceive this guy is being like that, but he's more of just like really quiet and shy. But it turns out he's actually like this like killer guy essentially.
That sounds cool, actually.
It's a very, very fun movie. I really like The Burbs a lot. If you haven't seen it yet, you should definitely check that out. But that might have been a '90s movie.
Yeah, maybe. I
don't remember what year they came out.
The Burbs.
Yeah, that one's a classic.
1989.
I'm trying to think if there's like any others.
1989.
Okay, so that counts.
Oh,
yeah, The
Tom
Burbs
Hanks
is really good.
Oh, that's probably
yeah.
Heck
Yeah,
it's
a really good one. The Green Mile was also a good movie, but I think that was the 90s or 2000s.
90s, like yeah. I think we're gonna go with that.
Yeah, that is our picks.
Okay, question 3 from Gray Memsel Roy. How did the names Nico BBQ and Nathaniel Bandy come about, and what are the origins for how you came up with them? Are they nicknames you were given? No, Nico BBQ is my actual name.
It sure is.
Shorts for your real names, etc. I don't know.
I always find it so funny that people think Nathaniel Bandy's a fake name. I think that's like it's been like that for years.
What? It's your real name?
It's a real name?
Okay.
No, I went on when I was going on the Beat 'em Ups podcast like a few weeks ago. One of their co-hosts, Sully, was like, "What's your actual name?" I'm like, "You know my name," and I literally had to show him my ID. I'm like, "Look, this is actually my name."
Oh wow! Okay,
it's so funny.
Actually, this is what I was gonna ask you. Can you please show your credit card to prove? Don't forget all of the little bonus numbers.
All right, here we go.
You gotta say John Z with the V-Bucks. So. Okay. My name's not Nico BBQ, but surprise. I don't know, man. The story of my name is so boring. I don't even know it. I don't remember. Like, I created my YouTube account in like 2006 or something. So I was like 15 years old, and I don't know why I picked Nico BBQ at the time. That's the name that stuck there, and once I started uploading videos a couple of years later, that was my name, and that's it.
I guess you were just really into barbecue that day.
I guess,
like, hell yeah,
because there's no crazy story, there's no backstory, there's no lore. It's It was my email address. So when I created my Google account, I just used my email address, and there you go.
Nice.
That's my name. I never planned to make
I mean, that's
YouTube
how
videos.
it was. Like in the mid to late 2000s, people weren't really thinking about usernames as like a way to like market yourself. It was like, oh, this is just convenient for me, and that's it. Like there was no thought behind it whatsoever. Like the only reason my name is even out there, because my original YouTube channel was not called my actual name. The reason I did that is because when I was in high school and college, I had this channel and then like another one where I was uploading like short films that I was basically using as like a film reel to try to get into colleges. And I did end up getting into college, and I thought, oh, okay, this is good. I'll still upload stuff just to kind of practice. And it turned into my full-time job. So, yeah, that's the only reason people even know my name, is because, like, I was never, like, I didn't want it to really be out there necessarily, but it is now.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not like a problem. It's your name.
Yeah, it's not really a big deal. I mean,
Exactly.
I'd rather my name be anonymous personally, but, like, you know, what can you do?
Yeah, just call yourself Nathan Ketchup or something.
I'll change my name. Yeah.
Okay, final question from HHN Mario. A bit of a random question. What are some of your favorite foods, and what are some of your least favorite foods? Okay.
I do want to say, I'm assuming the cat in the photo is his cat. It's a very cute cat.
Okay. Wait, let's...
In the profile
zoom in.
picture. Yeah.
That's
I mean,
a cool cat.
they're perfect.
That's a cute
Yeah.
cat. There you go.
It is.
Let me make it smaller. Oh no, I lost the question. Sorry, those that are not watching the video
food.
thing.
Yeah, Nico just zoomed in on the profile picture.
And I can't zoom out.
Favorite food. So like my favorite food has basically always been French fries. Like
Ooh,
all variants, whether it's just like regular, the curly ones with like spices, without spices, all kinds of French fries. I love them. It's definitely my favorite.
I mean, it's a good pick. I'm a pizza guy. Pizza, like any type of pizza, like, you know, the pepperoni pizza, the one with a lot of veggies, the one with a lot of meat, even, you know, what do you call them? You know, the French pizza, the
French pizza.
Italian pizza. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Pizza type.
Do you like it with anchovies?
Margarita. Is that the one?
Okay,
is that what it's called?
yeah. Margarita. No, I know what you're talking about.
You know, the one that has only the basic stuff. So I like it. I like New York style pizza. I even tried, you know, the one Chicago deep dish. You know, the one that's like a pie.
A very thick pizza. Yeah.
Meat lovers, even chicken pizza. I have like a recipe here that we do like every couple of weeks with like duck. So duck pizza. I like all of the pizza. Like my girlfriend is so angry because when she suggests, like when she's like, oh, what do you want to have for food? I'm always like, oh, pizza. And she's like, dude, we can't have pizza 6 times a week. And I'm like, why not? It's healthy.
We can.
It's veggies, meat, cheese, and like bread. Like it's a masterpiece.
I mean, technically, if you make it yourself, it's actually not bad for you.
It's not that
because
bad.
it's when you buy it, when you get like Papa John's or something, they just load it with oil and like processed meat, then it's bad. But like making it yourself, it is actually it's a really good like carb source. Like if you have like there's a crust that you can like get at the local store near me, and the whole crust is like mostly natural ingredients, and it's like a couple hundred calories. Cheese is really good for you. Yeah, sauce can be very good for you as well. Pepperoni is not good for you at all. Yeah. Like just a regular cheese pizza is actually not that bad and relatively low calorie.
Yeah, pepperoni is not good, but I guess you could replace it with like ground beef or something. You know, something that's
you
less,
can throw ground beef
or
on
chicken. It. You know, there, like you said, there's ways to make pizza healthy. And she doesn't
absolutely.
get it. She doesn't want to eat pizza 7 times a week. Why? Why? What's your problem? But yeah,
man, you know, now that we're talking about it, I might make some like later this week. It actually sounds really good,
dude. This is gonna be so good. I'm having like a poke bowl for today. You know, with like fish and veggies and rice. Poke bowl. Least favorite food.
My least favorite. I'm honestly not that picky. I would say I don't really like most seafood. Like I don't want to eat like raw fish.
Yeah,
I've done it a couple times. I've had like raw salmon, and like it tastes okay, but I don't like the texture, and I feel like I'm just gonna like throw up and die after eating it.
So I guess you don't
So
like
I'm
sushis either.
not really into sushi. I do like fish. It's got to be cooked though. Like
Okay.
I'll eat salmon like once a week. Salmon's extremely good for you, so I'll eat that once a week.
It's delicious too.
I love shrimp. I love cod. Just not raw. I can't do raw fish.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, but probably seafood as well. I'm not big into seafood, so I'm also not big on the cauliflower. Cauliflower is the worst.
Cauliflower,
veggie.
really?
0 out of 10. I hate.
Really?
This one. Yeah,
You hate it more than like Brussels sprouts?
Oh yeah, it's the worst, dude. It's the worst.
What? But it doesn't taste like anything.
It's the worst. I hate it.
Oh, dude, I love cauliflower.
Okay.
It's not like my favorite veggie, but I don't know if I would rather eat that than like a Brussels sprout. Like Brussels sprouts, like
it's
they
also
can
low
be
tier.
good. Yeah, they can be good, but like you really have to mess with it a lot. Like you have to add a ton of spices and cook it the right way to get rid of the bitter flavor.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Yeah. So.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I think that's all we have to do. Stay tuned next week when we do a tier list of the vegetables that
Food
exist.
tier list. We'll do a
Veggie-
pizza tier list.
Pizza. Oh,
That'd
I would
be
love
sick.
that.
I didn't
would
realize
love
you
that.
like pizza. Next time we hang out, we'll have some pizza.
I love pizza so
Gotta
much.
get some
dude.
pizza.
I freaking
Yeah.
love pizza. Any type of pizza, the healthy one, the unhealthy one. I could eat pizza every day, dude. It's a problem. It's an issue. But yeah.
Was that every question, or was there another one?
No, that's all the question. That was the fourth one.
Oh, okay.
Wait, let me.
Okay. I thought that was
That
only
was
3.
Q4. Yeah, it was the final one. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I lost track.
It's okay. Cool. Well, that's it for the podcast. That was a fun one.
Yep.
That was like good
Yeah, it was
topics.
good.
Like I was already feeling confident with the topics we had, but then Starfox dropped out of nowhere, and I was like, there you go, easy
We're
podcast,
good.
baby.
Good for the week. Yep.
Exactly. So hopefully next week we'll get a shadow drop of Fire Emblem. There you go. That's what I'm hoping for.
I could see it. I think if it's not next week, it'll be sometime this month.
Yeah, maybe the rumored Nintendo Switch 2 Sports. Maybe that will also get shadow dropped.
Ooh, yeah.
Like,
I could
this is
definitely see that coming soon.
This is the type of game you can just shadow drop and it works. So, yeah.
Yep, the Switch 2 edition. It'll add like 3 sports. Pay $10 for this.
Yeah. It's no, I don't want. No, I don't need Nintendo Switch 2 editions anymore. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you next week on the pod.
Yep. Yeah, we're saying screw Reggie. We're getting Miyamoto next week.
Ooh, that's gonna be great. I'm so
That's
looking
right.
forward to
Miyamoto next week.
There
Yep,
you
I'm
go.
excited.
Get wrecked, Reggie. See ya.
All right, goodbye.